And we are live. Welcome back, everybody. We are doing the Alpha 20 reaction video. Basically, that's what it is. And they just released this last night. I haven't seen any of it. Now, we will be doing this every Wednesday. Well, Thursday on my end. They do this every Wednesday if you want to go watch them. There will be a link down below if you want to watch without me talking. So just a heads up, I will be talking during the stream. So I'll stop halfway through. I'll talk about something that I like. If there's anything to talk about. If there's not, I'll just leave it playing and then, we'll just discuss as we go. Right. Are you guys ready? Let's see what this is about. I think this has got to do with POIs. Again, I have not seen this. I did skip a little bit just to get a thumbnail for the stream. But that was it. That was it. Okay. Let's get started, guys. Let's see if everything's working okay. Right, let's play. Let's just skip a bit, yeah?
This is the everybody.
There you go.
So we are back.
How's it going, everybody?
Alpha 20. This is the second dev stream. We're going to be talking to Eric, Alan, Hernan, and Earl. They're going to be showing us some POIs. Technically, I'm going to be driving, but we're going to go through some POIs. Alan's going to show us the new player build menu.
Apparently Hernan will be talking
I'll
tonight.
be driving, but still. He's going to talk about it. And yeah, it's going to be hopefully a lot of fun. We will do a question.
Yes, I shaved everybody.
Once we get through everything, we kind of want to show... actually, honestly, I don't know how many POIs we're showing. We're going to show a lot. But there's a ton of POIs coming down for 20. But yeah, so here, I'm going to let Eric go ahead and introduce himself. Go ahead, Eric.
I'm Eric, and I worked at places like Electronic Arts on 007 games, and a bunch of other places, Three Realms.
He's talking very soft. I think he's shy. Does he look shy?
And I've been with the Fun Pimps since 2014, making the POI.
Wow, since 2014. That was like since almost the beginning.
So now, okay, so Eric's the only one who has a camera on, so we're gonna be showing pictures of everybody. So here we go. Here is Alan. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Alan Reeves, system designer. I've been with the Fun Pimps since 2017. You guys may have seen me around as a QA tester in the past. Then in January, became a system designer.
Okay, and then next is Hernan.
Hernan!
Hi everybody, I'm Hernan. I've been working for the Fun Pimps for more than a year by now.
It's the first time I've heard Hernan.
You may know some of my work before working for the Fun Pimps. That's like made some POIs like the Ancient Mall and Quiet Pines POI and a couple more like Unnecessary but Beautiful. But then I began working for the Fun Pimps last year. I made some POIs which came into Alpha 19, and I've been making a bunch for those for A20, so you will be seeing a lot of work.
Okay, so guys, Hernan, if you don't know, I'm letting you guys know. Thank you, Flygirl, so much for the donation. Thumbs up. Hernan is actually a friend of mine. He's a really cool guy. I've done a lot of his POIs prior to when he was hired by the Fun Pimps on the channel. He's a really nice guy. So he's doing a really, really, really good job. I have seen some of his work that the Fun Pimps have shown, which is freaking nice. It's nice to see his work being put into the game. He's really talented at what he does, and he's also a nice guy. He actually messaged me today, like, did you see the stream? I was in there. I was like, yes, I haven't seen it yet. I was going to do a live stream. So I don't know if he's in the chat now, but he might be here. But yeah, no, he's a great guy, and he's done some really good work so far from what the Fun Pimps have shown.
There.
Okay, and then last but not least, here is Earl.
Hey guys, I'm Earl Kamsan, level designer. This is actually a picture of my son Samuel, not child labor. And I actually joined the level design team just this year under the guidance of Eric and Brad. But I've actually been creating fan-made POIs for some time. Since Alpha 5 and 6. Some of you may know me as Lasman on the forums.
Okay, and so I think what we're going to start with...
Christian says, the Fun Pimps must stop talking and release A20. Think we must from now on call them pimps, no fun pimps. Well, honestly, let them take their time. You know, you don't want to get them to release something that's broken, and it makes the game even worse. So I don't mind waiting, honestly.
Actually, I'm gonna pull Eric up for a minute while I get the game, so you have someone to look at while I get the game up and running, and then we're going to actually probably show the player build menu first.
Yes, please.
Did we want to do that? We want to do that in the editor, right?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So I'm gonna pull up the POI editor. Alan is gonna kind of drive us through that. Actually, they asked Alan and Eric if you could turn up your volume just a little bit.
Yeah, they were quite soft.
And yeah, so give me just a sec. Game's loading up, and then I will click over, and then you will see just the game and myself. Now, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, there it goes.
You know, I've never liked doing reaction videos like this because it's weird. Me streaming another content creator's content, but this is a little bit different. This is a reaction to a game we all enjoy. I don't think I'll ever do this on something else, honestly. I think I will do this from now on, like with all the Fun Pump stuff that they release. I will do a live stream and we will do like a reaction on it, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys are interested in, you know, seeing our reaction. And RJ's not here, so she's downstairs playing WoW probably.
You guys hear me better now? Is that better? Is it better?
I mean, I think so.
All right, cool.
And
How
then
about me,
now-
chat? How's it going? Are we doing a little bit better on the volume? Everybody scream, Alan, it sounds amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of Eric's face for a little bit.
Thank you.
Content.
And then, yeah, so I'm going to pull out the level editor. Alan is going to be doing some of the talking, actually most of it. I can't see chat anymore with the setup I have. It just doesn't work. So please don't be talking bad about me right now.
Fly Girl, you want
I
to
can't
bring
see
my
it.
camera down? What do you mean, like that? Or what do you mean? I'm not too sure what you mean. Move this closer. Right.
Game data.
Holla to Argentina.
Show it,
Skip a
but
bit.
just, I don't want to show it to you yet, everybody. Okay, so Alan, what am I getting out? Which?
If you just open up the creative menu, that would probably
Okay.
be a good place to start.
Okay, so you can see the creative menu's got a different
So as
style
you can
to
see
it.
here, we've revamped the creative menu, organized everything into different categories there on the left-hand side. You've got the different shape menu icons up at the top there. You got the different categories of wood and brick and so on and so forth. Then you get the props mostly for level design. Then you got the user props, and then the user items. If you want to click on any of those, Lathan, and show just a couple, just
Okay.
different categories.
Sure. Destruction.
Try to organize these into subcategories as well. So you got like construction, destruction, electrical. You've even got, you know, residential, commercial, and industrial, doors and windows, things like that.
Now this is for the editor, guys. Remember?
And then if you click on the
I like
say,
that, though.
wood at the top
Okay.
left there. And
Wow.
basically what you'll see is every shape in the game. You can
Into
see
the
right
wood.
there in this version there's 1,201 total shapes, and you pretty much just shift click on any of those.
I can
and
imagine some people
instantly a
building
wood
some
block
really nice
in
things.
your backpack. So we have, you know, wood, cobble, corrugated metal, concrete, steel, cloth, and then we still have in the last category there, we have the brick and the awning pieces,
So much better
Okay.
than what
as
we
well
currently
as
have.
the regular frames.
Oof, that's a lot.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
From there, if you were to just in the creative menu, just type in VAR.
Okay.
Oh, you've already got one there. Yeah, if you
You want to
close
use
out
that
the
one?
creative, Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Is it just me, or does the block movement look different?
All right.
Looks like it slides.
Basically, if you hit Shift R or if you hold R, you'll get the radial menu,
So
and
this,
it will allow you to select a shape.
I believe this is the one that's in the game. So when you're playing survival, this is the what you're gonna see. If that's the case, that's gonna be freaking. That's gonna be so much better. It needed overall a long time ago.
This is the screen that the player will see. And
There you
can
go,
tell
yeah.
That it's laid out
Ho ho.
almost like the creative menu,
That's
but this is
nice.
for the shapes only. And what you'll do is you'll collect wood, you'll craft a frame shape, and then with that variable helper block that's in your toolbar, you can then select any shape in the game. The frame shapes are a little different than the frames that you're used to. They're no longer a see-through like 2x4 style frame. They're more of a box style frame, and those will then be placed. You can kind of
Yeah, it looks different when you're moving it around.
You can pick them up, put them back down, change the shape of them if you want, and then you can finally upgrade them to wood, cobble, and so on.
Okay.
So we hope this isn't too much of a change for you guys, but I know with
It's a
people
freaking
that
good
have been
change.
testing so far, everybody's loving it. Just the variety of shapes are amazing. Still adding more as we go over the
Looks
next couple
different
of
to me.
weeks.
Am I seeing it? The movement of the block looks
Can't
different
wait
when
for you guys
placing
to
it.
get it.
Okay. So, is there anything else you want to show, or should we now move on to Eric showing us, or getting us to look at our first POIs of the night?
Yes, show us.
Yeah, let's move on over to POIs.
I want to see.
So, Eric, where would you like me to go
Alright.
first?
Well, you're already in this POI, so you can kind of show off, the update if you want, like fly around it and
Okay, here, let me do one thing. Let me get rid of everything out of my inventory. Okay.
yeah, you got a full
Feels weird because it's new.
toolbar there.
Yeah, maybe.
So, did you want me to just kind of fly through?
Just fly
Like do the
up and
path?
around. And
Up and around? Okay.
you can do a little bit of the path too if you wanted to.
Okay, so how about this? We'll go around the building a little bit. This is
What time of day do you got there?
12:18.
Noon or something?
Yeah.
Some of you may recognize this, and I think Rick mentioned it in the last stream, but I hadn't checked in the update yet, so
So
a little bit early.
This POI is in the
for that,
game, but it's been updated.
We have an update to the apartments that you guys may remember if you've played this before, and tried to preserve as much as I could of what was good about I believe it was the A17 version, when this was originally built or remade or whatever, I can't remember now. And there's some updates. I always wanted this to be a security booth kind of area for the parking garage, and we just didn't.
Wow, look at that. That's
didn't
cool.
have props for a lot
Looks
of
like a whole little
stuff.
rubble that's
So it was
fallen.
pretty empty back then, pretty bare and empty.
Do you want me to play test it instead of just flying through, or it's up to you?
You can if you want to
I mean,
play a few minutes. It's pretty long.
yeah,
though,
yeah.
so
I
you
mean,
can-
yeah. We'll just go through just this downstairs area.
It
maybe?
takes. I mean, this is a tier 5. I don't remember what it was originally. It might have been tier 4 originally. I don't remember now. But it's a tier 5, and it takes over an hour to play by yourself. Now, of course, with a co-op party, you could
Yeah.
probably breeze through it in about 25 minutes or something. But
Okay.
that was one reason I wanted to update it too, was because I know people like to play with their friends and go clear POIs, and we need a lot more of that kind of content to keep people busy with their friends on servers and stuff. So I wanted to get an update in for this alpha so that people could enjoy kind of a facelift of an older POI that was a higher tier.
Definitely has got a better
So
look
I'm
to
just
it,
gonna
though.
grab a pistol. We just
Oh, there's a new pistol. I think it's the pipe.
a little
You
bit of ammo.
Or they've updated the revolver, maybe.
yes, you're
Actually,
gonna
I need
ammo.
this just because there's something we don't want you to see, and if it pops up, then I have to kill it with fire. Okay.
Something that they don't want us to see. I hope we see it.
Everybody's like, "What?
No.
Show me."
Yeah, we
let's
just don't
see.
want to steal the thunder of the character team. So
Yeah.
they're going to be talking about the work. And we don't
Yeah.
want to kind of cover that in our stream. So
I love the
Exactly.
roads, guys. They've
It's-
changed the roads so much.
There's hidden ones,
The
you know,
pathing on the
ones that
side.
you may or may not have seen in the first stream, but we don't want to show you them in action. So if they pop up, then I'm gonna quickly dev a pistol them, and
Mhm.
yeah, they will disappear. So let's go ahead.
Ah, there's a new cop. I think that
Oh.
cop's a bit too bright.
Oh,
Needs to have
good.
some more like
Extra 6 bullets. I'm
looks
not gonna
need
loot everything.
looks need to be worn out. Yeah.
Circle around, everybody.
Oh, they haven't updated the dog texture yet.
Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna stay in this garage, just kind of look around in here, but we're not gonna go any further. Not gonna go to the second floor. or
Change the
anything.
texture of the
So we do want
chairs.
to leave secrets. You know, we want you to enjoy all these, but we want you to see the work that was done. Oh, what's that? Actually, I don't think we're gonna show you that.
No, show me.
Okay.
I saw a generator. Do you see you guys see that?
They'll get to see it soon.
Maybe it's part of the show.
Oh.
Out of here. Okay, so this is the generator for the restore power. We're actually not going to show it tonight because we want to show it in a... Oh, damn it. Get off me. In a more
That's
final-
cool.
Why'd you put so many zombies down here? I was trying to talk, man.
It's a tier 5. Yeah, this one, one of the things I wanted to do with this parking garage is kind of communicate to players early that, you know, if you try to just walk in here at a lower level or by yourself,
Ooh, there's
you're
something
gonna
else
find
down
out
there.
that it's pretty
That's new.
difficult. And that's just kind of like your warning that, hey, you're not ready, you know, you better be ready. There's quite a bit.
So for those who don't know, there's going to be a new quest that they were working on. Apparently when Alpha 21st comes out, there'll only be a selected few POIs that will have this quest. Basically what the quest is, if you don't know, a lot of people do already know this, but you will take a quest from the trader, and the trader will tell you to go restore the power of a POI. And you do that, and apparently if you do it at nighttime, you get better rewards. That's what I heard. So that was what you saw. The generator there is part of that quest where you got to come restore the power. I'm not too sure how it goes. Maybe you have to get fuel or a part or something to get the generator going. But that's what that was.
Quite a bit of tough encounters in here.
Is there a lot down there? Or should we just call it here? I mean, do you want me to show them down
No,
there?
if you want to go down there, you can. We
I
won't
don't know.
show the other half of it. There's another half of it that is.
Oh my goodness, this
We'll
is so...
leave that.
Oh!
You can peek around the corner there.
It's the new spider zombie.
That was... Yeah, my lightning fast reflexes that I talked about went away right there.
So,
you
if you
saw
wanted to
nothing,
see-
everybody. Nothing.
You want to tease the other side of this? You can go look at that by those bars, but back where you came from.
Oh, okay. So back down inside. What, like over here? No, that's not what you're talking about.
I'm talking about where you first entered.
Oh, there, okay. Oh, I see a door, everybody.
Yeah, there's
I
more.
like the underground sewers.
There's more to explore.
stuff.
I tried to build in a little bit more.
It's a really cool
optional
idea.
Exploration in here.
Yeah.
You know, some of the other people on the team mentioned certain other games that they enjoy, that they are inspired by, that they thought that this would, you know, pay an homage to, which I'm sure some players can guess. But
Dying Light.
Yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah, I don't want to take...
That's what it
us
reminds me
upstairs.
of. When you go down there, it reminds you of Dying Light.
yeah,
We're probably good here. Let me do one
yeah, we're
real
probably
quick.
let them enjoy it.
Let me
But
get
yeah,
that.
so this got a nice update. We've had some of the QA testers play it, and they've had a few surprises that they didn't foresee that were coming as they played, and I think they had fun. So I'm hoping players have fun too.
Okay, so where would you like me to go next?
Remnant Downtown Filler 02.
Okay. So everybody, we
Working
will
back.
not be showing. We won't be showing a lot of random gen. We will just be showing the POIs themselves. We have a different night coming.
Love to see
for
random gen.
specifically.
Just want to read this comment. Gotta hand it to the Fun Pimps for giving us content updates for years, free of charge, not adding. MTX, best Kickstarter project I've ever invested into. Yes, I totally agree with you. I love that notion. We should always spread that around. It's a free game. It's basically free. You get free content pretty much every couple of months. So definitely worth the money. I can't wait for the actual cities with skyscrapers. Make it feel like a real apocalypse. That's gonna be cool if they make more skyscrapers. I think there is a new
You all didn't see the
skyscraper.
spider. I don't know what you thought you saw, but that wasn't the spider. Okay.
It was.
Okay, maybe it was, but everybody pretend like you didn't see it. Okay, so what was that again? You said
Remnant Downtown Filler 02.
Downtown Filler 02.
And talk about some of the newer remnants that we've been working on a little bit.
Do you want me to
Felice.
go in or just stay in the editor?
You don't need to play it, but you can
Yeah.
fly around. You can fly around inside a little bit too if you want to.
Alright.
There's not much to give away in this one because it is a remnant. It's not a questable POI, so there's not really a lot of zombies.
All the zombies.
This is kind
Go
of
ahead.
really kind of the concept for this remnant was with the idea that players sometimes take over these abandoned buildings as bases. So I put a lot of thought into kind of giving a quadrant approach. Like there's 4 corners of the building in various levels of destruction, and if you were to go to the center, the second floor,
Yep.
I can
I'm
kind of
there.
show you. This kind of is sort of a little storytelling that I've tried to do that where, survivors may have tried to hole up here, but they didn't make it. But they might have left you behind a few goodies, and you could try to take this over as a base if you want to. Now, some of these, we've started to test these a little bit more with large hordes of zombies to see kind of how they pass through it and where they get, where the zombies climb up and where they go. And it kind of worked as I hoped. This kind of becomes the defense high ground, and it's pretty interesting. We're playing with more ideas like that where remnants or abandoned buildings could be possibly defendable for the tower defense aspects of the game.
That's cool.
And
So they're
trying
actually
to design
thinking
stuff with that in mind is challenging.
before they
pretty
build.
fun.
They're actually testing with the
to
zombies and building it and see where they're
hopefully
going.
Players
That's really
enjoy
cool. I
it
like
too.
that idea.
They pull up in some of these places at night. They may find some benefits to certain areas of the
I love the rubble.
over others.
This one's
And
really nice. I like this.
yeah. Oh, you know where the sleepers are now.
Everybody
no.
memorize where all of them are.
Yeah. And all the POIs tonight, memorize
Yeah.
everything. No, you will not be able to, but you can go ahead and try.
That's fine.
No, so yeah, we've been working hard on some remnants, more remnants too, so that there's easier POIs to just kind of wander into and take over if you want, or just loot them if you want for what little loot they might have. They're not usually they're not very heavy on loot, but
Yeah.
there is a little bit tucked away and maybe a couple secrets here and there. So, that's that one.
Okay. Where am I
did you
going
want-
next?
Where are you going next?
Yeah. Just.
Downtown.
I mean, we could
Philly.
probably do like 3 or 4 for each of you, or I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
How many you guys want to show? But we can.
So guys, I'm not going to read your chats all too much. If there's something, maybe at the end I can read it a little bit, but I don't want to interrupt the stream too much. So I'm sorry if I miss your chats. A lot of you guys are talking, but I think that we just want to watch
we
the
can
alpha.
we have plenty of time.
20 video.
Downtown Filler 02 is one that is part of the new downtown district, which we're not going to talk a whole lot about
Why?
districts, but we can talk about the way that the POIs have supported the new random gen. But random gen is going to be another
I can
stream,
see
so we don't want to talk too much about it.
so many good base opportunities.
Sort of, trample over other people who have done a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
On that, but we can kind of talk about the way in which we've built POIs to support the new random gen. Now, this is what's called a downtown filler. We just named it that way because they're size 25 by 25 to fit into the new random gen stuff and kind of piece together into the new cities and the city generation. And what we tried to do is really kind of cram, especially for districts like downtown, is like make it feel very tight and like multiple buildings kind of stacked together.
That's cool. I like that idea.
When it's a questable, I mean, we have some remnants like this too, but like I just showed, but the kind of stacked nature of the different forms of the building kind of forming 2 or 3 maybe different businesses, or 4, however many you can fit into a 25, which is part of the challenge. And that kind of makes sort of a dense, sort of rewarding experience of, as you wander through cities, you're going to get these dense little clusters of buildings that let you explore and quest and do cool things. And they've been a lot of work, but a lot of fun too. And they can be pretty fun to play. I can't wait till you guys get to play and see some of the new city stuff we've done. It's some of the more interesting stuff I've done in my career.
The downtown cities are going to be really cool. I agree with you.
I'm pretty excited. I mean, almost as excited as some of you are probably.
Like the downtown was always needed in a game like this.
Yeah, there's some.
You know what was needed in a game like this, guys? From the beginning, it needed it. The towns and the cities and all that were so fake. It was so game-like, not realistic. I mean, you had no street lights, you had no sidewalks, you had nothing. You just had buildings on a piece of grass, and that was it. If they can change that aspect and the way the roads work, I think that the game is going to change a lot, and especially the way it feels. Because, when playing prior to this alpha, there's been nothing interesting to explore. I know that the next city is going to be basically squared out grids with just random POIs placed, no street lights, no lines on the road. It didn't feel great. So I'm hoping that what they've done here is going to change a lot of that, because what I've seen with the roads and the traffic lights and all those things is going to be much nicer, much nicer. It's going to be awesome. Have a New York-sized city. I don't think you'll ever see a New York-sized city. I mean, come on, New York's a big place, but just say like a small percent of it. I would love to see that. Or even like 2 skyscrapers, and you can like somehow have to get between the one or something. That's going to be freaking cool.
I don't want to show everything in here, so I was just kind of skimming around a little bit.
You can don't go all the way to the top of the roof, but like fly up and just kind of give a view. I know there's a little delay here, so.
Yeah, no, I can.
Thanks,
we'll
Full.
in the windows, everybody.
Thanks, Full.
We'll look in a little bit, but we're not going to go to the roof. Actually, we were just in that room, so let's give you a quick glance in.
I like what they're doing. They're not spoiling it us. They're not spoiling it.
Some surprises.
They're just taking a peek through the window, and I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, we're seeing something we haven't seen in a while. I like those windows. Those are cool.
Would you like to go to another one?
Yes.
Or there's
you could go. This is 02, right? So you could go to 01 or 03 possibly, just to give an example of some of the variety.
We'll do 01.
Okay.
It's kind of coming in these. 1 is good. Good.
So I would say these are just like basic cookie cutter buildings. Just they did say to fill in sections of the random gen, so they're all close together, which is a good thing. Definitely is. It makes it easy to quicken go in and out quick. Again,
we're not going to talk a whole lot about random gen, but imagine the other one that we showed. Kind of maybe it may appear next to this one. So you could end up seeing denser cities with these next to each other, and you could go from questable to questable or questable
Yeah,
to
Firestar,
remnant, and
definitely.
they're right next door to each other. It's really cool. It's really fun to run around in cities now and kind of just lose yourself to the distraction of, oh, what's that building over there? Oh, what's that building over there? Oh, what's that POI over there? And it's almost overwhelming at times because you have so many choices that you can make about where you want to go and what you want to do, and it's I can't think of a good word to describe. It's kind of magical. It's like wow, this is neat. So we all have been enjoying a lot playtesting this build, and so hopefully the fact that we're all having a lot of fun means you guys will have a lot of fun.
Nothing wrong with cookie cutter buildings, no. No, it's good. We needed
of
that.
sweat into this, a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it.
Because right now in 7 Days to Die, you have all these buildings that you know are going to take a long time to get through. There's nothing we can go in and inside quick, loot quickly and jump out. They're all like, you got to go through the path, and it's difficult to break through the doors and everything early on. So we can have some buildings like this that's just, you can go straight in. There's a lot of zombies, but you can loot pretty much everything. Nothing's all boarded up, you know. And it's more realistic as well, so not everything's going to be boarded up.
Okay, well, would you like to show another one?
You could show 3. I mean, you're not showing it so much that you're giving too much away. So
Yeah.
you can give them a little taste of a variety of, and this is all just one. Keep in mind, this is all just
Oh, that is
one
nice.
size category.
They're getting bigger.
One district. So there's a lot of little things to explore, as well as, you know, various nooks and crannies around the city that are, you know, there's a lot of exploration.
Flagrill, I didn't see the flowers. I actually completely missed that.
It's kind of mind blowing, actually, to even some of us who know about it all and have been working on it. It's like, wow, I can just wander around and explore all these places, and it's kind of what some of us have always wanted to do in the game.
The chain link fence is new.
Pretty exciting.
Do you see that?
That we've
That's
been able
awesome.
to make that a reality.
Can you open that? No, you can't open that. Why?
So hopefully y'all.
The chain link
enjoy
fence
it.
is cool.
Everybody be sure, we are going to be answering questions at the end. So we're not going to be answering all these questions that you all are throwing out right now. But we do want you to save them and ask them in a little bit.
For the questions, I
A
won't.
little bit upstairs.
I won't live stream for the questions. You guys can go do that. I'm just gonna go through the content.
Yes, you can aggro zombies between POIs and get chains of them after you. It's that's pretty cool too. Yeah,
You can see some of these POIs are not difficult to get through.
Okay.
can get pretty.
I'm happy about
pretty
that.
hectic and crazy wandering through.
I
new
mean,
cities.
like, there's no obstacles on the way. That's
To
what
be
I
fair, I
mean.
haven't seen any of these buildings because I haven't really been playtesting as much. I've been focused on my system. So, yeah, all these POIs that we're looking at, I've never been through, so I don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and I mean, now that we've got more designers, I mean, I've looked at a lot of the other POIs, but I haven't played all of them yet either. Even though I look at them and we show them to each other in meetings and stuff, and do show and tells and things like that, which are pretty cool. And that we almost need to do that now because we have more designers making stuff that, like, no single one of us can keep track of, like, all the POIs going in. And it's funny. It's like, you know, we'll do a meeting each week. It's like, hey, show me what you've been working on, and I'll see something new every week that I've never seen before. I'm like, whoa, when did you make this? It's like, oh wow, that's cool. So
I like the
some
benches.
of us
Those
are
look
kind of
new.
surprised,
On the side.
even though we're
Side.
working on it, that there's all this new content going in, and there's so much that, you know, a lot of us can't even track it all, or we're not aware of it until someone shows it to us.
Yeah, the chain link fence would be
When did
nice if
this
you can
get
open
made?
it.
This is cool.
Come on, please.
so
Make it
yeah.
openable.
It's a big POI content update. A lot of POIs, probably the most we've ever done in an alpha.
Okay.
It's really nice to see this,
Any
guys. It
more,
really
or
is.
should we move on to maybe Hernan or
Yeah, you can
Or
move on. I don't
Earl.
want
Yes. I want to see
to. I don't
Hernan
want to
stuff.
keep
I
stealing.
mean, we
thunder
have
from-
plenty of time. I mean,
Yeah,
but-
no. I don't. I also don't want to give too much away. You know.
yeah, true. Okay, so Hernan, where do you want us to go?
All right, let's see. Let's show. Let's go for downtown building 02.
Built by Hernan, guys. The famous Hernan.
There it is.
God mode out.
Go one
Okay.
to outside. All right, this is one of the first bigger POIs I made a while ago now. Standing by for A20. It's
Looks very
it's
European, eh?
Probably a factory which was
I think
recycled
so.
into apartment buildings.
Am I wrong?
You can pick like, those apartments with two-story apartments. You can take a look.
Go ahead and go
Through
on
some
inside.
windows. Yeah. Maybe through the first floor.
Like,
Yeah, well, you start there. I mean,
Hernan loves using those security gates, guys.
there's like
I've
some
noticed.
shops below. This is a downtown building.
Oh, he's done a good job. He really has. Same as everyone else,
Yeah,
guys.
he's,
Hernan is just like one of the part of the
Or if I remember,
talent.
if I recall properly.
Everyone has done a really good job. I'm so glad they got Hernan on
there's
board,
some,
though.
Like,
that's
just
really
the back
cool.
of the shop.
Yeah.
Is Hernan in the chat? Hernan, you there?
So I've been improving this POI for a while. Like when we get new blocks, I often use them in previous POI, so I keep them updated. I think we all do that. So this has changed over the time, because
Chain link
like
fence?
for the time we hit A20, to have a I mean the best POIs possible, better looking. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one of the apartments. There are like 6, if I remember.
If anyone knows fishing
they're all
fishing or
different,
boats
so
is planned.
this
No, it's
one's-
not.
this
Not in
was
this
a
alpha.
bit challenging, that you might have to make them unique.
Bed texture is different.
Yeah.
This guy even had a projector there with a screen to your left.
Oh, hold on. Back in this room. Sorry, I've already left.
Yeah,
that right
the
there.
bigger apartment. Yeah, it's I know.
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. No, it's
There.
fine. So, yeah. No, this looks
Yeah,
really
it
good.
has a yeah. Well, this will give. I'm sure this will take some minutes to explore completely. And
Yeah,
there's
we won't go all the way through it, but yeah, I mean, it's
No.
really good.
All right, that's for it. What else? Let's see another one. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do another one.
It's warehouse 03. We've been doing a lot of warehouses. This is one
I
of
saw
them.
one of the warehouses and I saw this warehouse. All the warehouses
You
look
will
awesome.
find this type of POIs now.
Oh, what a perfect place for a base.
in
That is
industrial tiles.
reminds me of Counter-Strike Source. I don't know why, but it just does.
Because
That is
it's
freaking
made
awesome.
like separate buildings, but of course all of them are connected. So you start at one point.
I like the warehouses.
You can fly around if you want to show.
Oh, sure. Let's do that.
The warehouses are cool. Really, really cool. Perfect place for a base. You can knock
can
out
go
the door
to-
and...
to-
oh.
Yeah, you can sneak peek into some.
Yeah,
one-
just look a
one
little bit
warehouse.
in. Oops.
Oh, man.
There.
Perfect place for base.
Yeah.
Oops.
This one
Keep
has
punching.
this one has some secret area.
Okay. Well, I don't want to show.
Padre, how's it going?
No, it's okay. No.
Okay.
As long as you stay around.
Just stay on the path.
Hmm.
I know exactly what you're talking about from Counter-Strike.
There are a bunch of these warehouses.
Look at that
now.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Counter-terrorist
people will
win.
find them funny to explore.
Bomb has been planted.
Because all of them are different. Although it's the similar, it's the same concept at a warehouse, but they are all made different, so they don't go there.
Yeah. Oh, I saw it and I was like, no, let's stay out of that.
That's fine.
Secrets.
Yeah, that makes this one warehouse a bit unique.
Yeah, you make a lot of repairs, yeah, but it still makes a good place.
All right,
Would you like me to go somewhere else?
yeah, it's just let's open downtown feeder 25.
Downtown what? Filler. Oh, okay.
There it goes.
Okay.
Oops, we're inside.
Oh,
this is
he's
one
made a
of the
construction site.
feeders Eric was talking about. I made this one. It's a construction building next to a pizza place called Mama Pizza. And if you want, you can get a little playtest if you want.
Sure. Yeah, we can do a playtest.
That's cool. Oh, look at the chain link fence with the over here. You can see the chain link fence with the what would you call it? Like a plastic over the chain link fence. That's cool. I don't notice that now. There's a lot of details that they've added. But the chain link fence is nice.
Of course, this is so popular. There'll be another pizza place around, but I've been told it's not as good as Mama
Thank
Pizza.
you for the subscribe. Apparently they got a whole sewer network in the random gen as well. In some areas.
Yeah, this one was fun making because there were not many under construction buildings, and I took inspiration of that one that already existed. That I made it a little different.
He's actually quite right. There's no
fun POI
buildings
to
under
make.
construction. It's just that one, with that big one.
I
This is
don't
a smaller
remember which
version.
tier it is, so I think it's 3. You can start.
Lathan doesn't need any guns. He just goes in there.
Yeah, I'm fine.
There's the menu.
It's all good.
I think it's in the gamery actually. Yeah, it is.
As I missed over and over again.
The menu thing that you can order your food on.
Yeah, I guess I should. Oh,
Yes.
can't spell 9 mil.
I don't think there's
There are not
sewers
that
under
many
every building. It's just that
zombies
one
there, but-
area, you know.
Oh, there's one of the new stairs we have now.
The spiral staircase.
Spiral
Can you
one,
actually walk
yeah.
up it though? That's you can. That is so cool. A spiral
cool.
staircase. Finally,
Um,
that is so cool.
Yeah, they work pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go a little
I
farther.
didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the
Spiral
the
staircase is
green,
going to be
so-
super
Yeah,
handy in
no,
some
that's
builds.
pretty far from there, but yeah, that's fine. That's how it's looking. I mean, you can if you
Yeah.
want you can fly around the construction area a bit, just the lower levels, not
Alright.
don't go to the top. Yeah, it's very simple, but I think it's funny. I tried it several times. As you may imagine, as you can imagine, we test our own POIs several times. So insert
Once or
fails,
twice.
QA, does the rest of the show, and well, try to give it a nice final build. So well, yeah, it's like 4 stories up. So you end up, you can imagine where you were.
Spiral stairs coming to the castle near you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is another downtown POI you may find. You may find around, and I hope you like it.
Oh, the spiral staircase to
well,
work on zombies?
We can.
That's a good question
If you
actually.
don't mind, we can. Yeah, we can show one more.
That's a good question.
Okay.
Just one more.
Yeah, we have plenty of time, guys. I mean, we're scheduled for at least another hour and 10 minutes, and we can go over. So you can show a couple more if you want,
Yeah.
and then Earl can show a few more, and then we can do some questions. Or if Eric has another one he wants to show, it's up to you guys.
Yeah, we can probably dig another one up.
Yeah.
Let me look into that while these guys are showing their stuff.
Okay, so where do you want me to go?
All right,
now?
let's try this one, which has been shown in the previous briefly in the previous stream. Remnant Church 01.
Okay.
Yes, I've seen this one.
Ooh.
Hernan built
That's
this.
the cathedral. It's downtown, but it's a remnant. Yeah. It's not questable, but there's some stuff to do there. You can barricade it, use it as a base.
It reminds me of the
Whatever.
World War II movies you watch. There's always these big cathedrals.
Oh, that's nice.
That was another fun POI.
But they talk about adding bandits, and I don't
if
know.
someone can guess which
No, I don't think on this one.
building inspired this. You can show it from the outside if you want a little.
Yeah, let me show it again from the outside to see if anybody...
You try rebuild that. That's not going to be possible. It's too complicated.
This is like, I know some games have this type of buildings, like a church which is partially destroyed, so I didn't want 7 days to be less than that and have its own destroyed church.
Oh, it looks really good.
Thanks. Yeah, this took a while to make. I wasn't sure if make it questable or just a remnant. It ended up being a remnant. Could have been a questable, but remnant. That's kind of where the priest has offices or something, like
Yeah.
receive guests or sleep or whatever. Yeah, that's like a food place where they were giving away food or something before everything went to hell, and it remained there. And well, that's it. There are many more, but I think I will pass the torch for L.
Okay, Earl. Where do you want to go?
Thanks, Hernan, and thanks, Mama Pizza.
I know you, for your picture, I know you are too young, so I guess you have to go to bed soon, so so it's
Shh,
fine.
we said we weren't going to talk about the child labor. Shh.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh man.
All right,
We're gonna be
let's do Remnant Downtown Filler 08.
You guys can kind of see as he's loading these up how many there are. There's like a lot in the list. So many great new PIs.
Wait, hold on.
It's reminded me so much of like World War II games. You know, where all the buildings have fallen down. And it's really cool.
I'm not in the editor very often.
TP00. Sometimes that fixes it.
Yeah. Okay.
They've
So
got
I've
a
been
lot of
turning on
fallen down
God
buildings
mode,
though.
You know, to kind of look around, and then whenever I come into the next map, I'm falling through. So I just need to remember to turn it back on before I guess. But yeah.
All right, guys. This is another remnant for the downtown area. Might look very familiar to some of you old-time players.
Yes, it does.
It's a update to an old hub city destroyed POI
From the
back in
Wasteland.
the old alphas.
Yeah, I remember.
So I did my best to try to keep the same type of spacing. Of course, an update with all the new blocks and such. And I almost forgot to thank Alan for all of the blocks that he's created for us in shapes. Because none of these PIs would look this good without all these blocks. You can fly around it, Lathan, but you can see this is for those that aren't familiar with this building, it's kind of like a tall office building that's kind of been sliced diagonally. So like it got bombed or destroyed. Added a few new things there. There's a fire escape. But a lot of the old things from the previous one is still there, like the bathroom on the first floor, the long staircase on the right side. And there's some surprises up there on the top, but we'll let you guys experience that for yourselves when you get your hands on it.
Yep.
You don't recognize this,
Block cowboy.
It's
That's what we were calling Alan earlier.
It used to be
You had to bring that up, didn't you?
that brick building.
Good old block cowboy.
It had nothing really in it. It had a safe in one of the rooms, but
Yeah,
that was
you can
it.
see
The
that there's a
XML technician or tactician. Yeah.
You can see there's so many more like half block variants of old blocks, so you builders are gonna go crazy trying to build all kinds of new things with these blocks.
Yeah.
All right, for the next one, let's do Remnant Downtown Filler 09.
Okay, so this is the one I
That
saw.
was easy.
So this is a similar Remnant style in downtown. Like Eric was saying earlier, we tested these, so they're kind of like light on loot, but really good maybe temp horde bases or temp places for a night. If you go on top, Lathan, you'll see the roof is completely missing.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
That just reminds me
You
of
can
Call
fly
of
around
Duty
through all the rooms,
World at
but
War Zombies.
you can see how this
It's
used to be
amazing.
like an apartment on top. And at
Yeah.
the bottom floors are two businesses. I'll let you guys determine what kind of businesses they look like.
Toys. XXX. Oh. I think we all know what building this is. Toys, DVD, XXX.
Yeah, so there's not too much to this one, but it's
I know exactly
designed
what building this
intentionally
is.
with multiple ways.
I'm just gonna love
around
this
the
building.
POI.
Perfect for her,
So
her
it creates a lot of interesting encounters with the
OnlyFans
zombies
account.
and also in multiplayer.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the comments.
Yeah.
Chat's having
It
fun with this one
seems
for sure.
like a family-friendly store because it sells DVDs, right? You can find Nemo there.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure.
toys.
I mean,
Oh,
Kids'
man.
toys.
and toys, kids' toys, right? It's gonna be fine, everybody.
Disney DVDs. And dolls.
Yeah. What did you all think it was? Oof. Okay.
All right,
So where are we going now?
let's switch.
Oh my god.
Let's
you
do. We'll change districts this time. Let's go to Countrytown Business 02.
Right.
So you guys can get a feel for what some of these different district POIs look like.
Country town. I like the American flag. That's cool.
All right, so this is a 2-building POI. Countrytown is kind of like your outskirt town, so it's not
This is
as,
gonna change the
built
game
up as
so
commercial
much.
or downtown. So you got another post office here, and then you kind of have like a. You can look through the windows, but don't go
There's
inside.
more plastic on the
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of an
fence.
appliance store. What's going on in there?
Do they have toys in there too?
Maybe.
They have DVDs. I can see it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you just want to fly around the back, just so they can get a aerial view of the backside.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
That's Saints Row. I know what you're talking about. I'm a huge fan of Saints Row, by the way. So I know the ins and outs of all of it.
And I don't think
And
we'll
more.
show it, but there are we have some triggers going in place, but more on that later, where players can press buttons and things. So look out for that in the future.
Yeah.
Press
we're
buttons.
gonna try to show that in a later stream. I mean,
Press buttons.
once we get a little further on that, maybe we can get Eric to come back and help us show it or something.
Show what?
The trigger system.
Oh
We're
yeah,
not
yeah.
showing it tonight. So yeah.
Alright,
More to come on
alright.
that, everybody.
I like the
So Earl,
I like the postal service, the post office. It'll be nice because it won't be repetitive. There are lots of post offices basically in every single town. So if you see one multiple times, nothing wrong with that. But if you come across like multiple clothes stores are the same or something, it's a bit odd, you know. But there's always a postal town, which is a postal place in town, which is
where do
nice.
you want me to go next?
All right, let's go back to downtown. So downtown filler 12.
I think that. Oh no, okay, it's not. Not the same one.
Yeah, so go ahead
Triggers
and fly
has
around. this
nothing
one.
to do with the electricity system, everybody. That's not what we're talking about. That's,
So this is one of those combo buildings. It's has some small shops on the first floor.
And the apartments on
and
the side.
A pretty good sized living complex on top. So this one should be really interesting. We're not
That
going to
is
go
so
inside this
cool.
one, but one thing I did on the design of this POI is create multiple pathways that the player can go through, even though it's questable. it's not as linear as maybe some of the ones that you've seen.
Yeah,
in
I like the
past.
multiple pathways he's talking about.
This one should
Definitely
be pretty
nice.
fun.
Looks really good.
Probably
Okay.
closer to what's called wide or wider linear, where it's still linear, but you can take a couple different routes to get to the same place. You won't get lost. But
All right. And last but not least, let's look at downtown Philly 13. Where the
Oh,
best
I hear the
Italian
pizza
shop
is
is
no good
located.
here.
That place.
Luigi's.
Pizza,
He's
Luigi's.
really from Italy.
I heard from
Not like that mama person.
Is that a
I
green
heard-
color?
I
Or
heard
no, is
from
that the
George
same?
Clooney that the mama place is better. So I don't know.
No, that's that boring
All
green
right. So
color.
in the spirit of playtesting, let's do a little playtesting on this one.
Okay.
I'm liking what they've done so far with the POIs. Again, this is not really like
Remember, everybody, we're answering questions after the show and tell.
anything amazing. It's just built, but it's nice to see. I think out of everything, I'm looking forward to most would be the downtown district. Definitely something I'm looking forward to. Remember, guys, hit the like if you are new to the channel.
I'm looking
Subscribe
for
if you're
POIs.
new to the channel. Always helps us. Helps
That's
me.
fine. It's all good. We got time.
Could do the block shape test map. People want to see that.
Oh, that's a
Sounds like
good
a good idea.
That is a fantastic. Actually, I want to do this. That's a fantastic idea. Earl, you're gonna have to calm down a little. We heard you yelling.
I love Latham, guys. He's such a cool guy. He's very entertaining. If you watch his streams, he's very good.
Oh,
Because he doesn't just develop the game. He actually
Yeah, so this
streams.
front
like me.
entrance, you can jump through the window, come through the front door, just add a little bit more, whatever you want to do to get in here.
One thing they haven't shown in forever is the door breaking thing. Have you guys remember seeing that? Where the zombies will break
on
doors.
one of these, I should turn on Big Head, just to make it.
These
a
are
little funnier.
our, and since these are downtown and they're only on 25 by 25 tiles, it's really cramped as you can feel. It makes a lot of interesting encounters in this POI.
Because they changed the door mechanics when the zombie breaks a door down. I would love to see that. They haven't spoken about it or anything.
Toilet pistol, toilet pistol. Of course not. Of course not. I don't ever get toilet pistols anymore. Okay.
They'll probably go up one more floor.
Okay. You tell me when to stop. I'm just. That's right, I did it, everybody.
This is Luigi's apartment.
This would be a nice place
he
to
lives on
also
top of,
base, like in
the
one of the
store that he
apartments. I
owns,
like
because
that.
he makes so much more money than Mama Pizza.
Funny thing is that he doesn't know how to make pizza. He buys it frozen and then he heats them. Well,
Your bars are frozen.
As you can see, he has exercise equipment and his own walk-in closet. And we'll stop right there.
You're really trying to sell this. He's a man of wealth. He has an exercise machine. I mean, his pizza business is doing amazing, everybody. It's he's got a walk-in closet, a kitchen. If his pizza was
Good.
terrible,
I
he
am
wouldn't have all these
mahogany.
things. Whoops. Oh, I'm messing things up. I need to stop clicking extra buttons in the... Whew. Anyway.
Alright, I think that's it for now. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. So maybe Alan, what's the
Yeah, shrink
what
through a
is the
broken
level
door.
that has everything
Yeah,
in
that's
it?
something that I would
You're
like
gonna be
as
looking
well.
for AAA block shapes.
Okay. AAA block shapes.
Okay, so they're gonna take us to the map that has all the block shapes in the game. That's where I think they're gonna take us.
Okay. Let's do AAA. Whoop. Block shapes.
Every new block shape, well, every block
Where do I
shape in the
start?
game.
On this end or that end?
Just kind of anywhere. I figured you'd just kind of fly through and let people, kind of peruse some of the shapes we've got
That was
there.
crazy.
Oh, start here.
Well, yeah. So basically, if you are holding one of the block shapes, there's a new command that will basically spit out every single shape in the game, all the way across the map. This is kind of a tool that people can use to kind of help themselves get familiar with the shapes. If they're having a hard time with like the icons or whatever, they can kind of come in here and take a peek around and kind of figure some things out. But this is a nice little test map. You can come in and paint the shapes and make sure all the faces are working and things like that. Kind of get a grocery list. Level design can use this they can hit the middle mouse button on any block and put them in their toolbar and then go to another
Little
POI or something like that.
pieces that I see.
But yeah, there's a lot of new
Yeah, there
shapes
is.
in here. I can't remember the number from A19, but we've
Yeah, I don't know.
well doubled.
This looks like some sort of awesome graveyard.
Oh, that
This
is
where
crazy.
shapes go to die. Wait, that sounds terrible. Never mind.
You mean this is where they're born?
Yeah, this is the
This is the
birth
birthing
ward.
chamber. I don't know if that's any better, guys.
Lots of stuff I probably never use. Yeah, I same
Come up with
Dante.
better
I
terminology
probably
before
never
these
use
streams.
half the stuff, but
The section that you're in
options are
now
nice.
is a lot of the trim blocks. These are used for painting a lot of the new just trims and stuff like that. There's all kinds of shapes for paint and trim now. I think players are going to have just as much fun building and painting their bases than they are, defending it.
Oh, look at that little tiny block. That's so cool.
Okay, well, at this point,
Yeah, somebody
I was
says
gonna
more than
stop.
doubled. It looks like tripled, but yeah, it could be about right. Yeah, I'll just a quick fly through here.
I mean, at this point, I've already gone this far. I feel like now we're just being rude if we just. Well, you don't get
Just
to see the
stop.
last row, everybody. Well, it's just letters, for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that block. The one that's got like
Okay, well, there you go, everybody.
freaking cool.
Just kind of do a quick aerial shot there.
Damn, that's a lot.
Whoop, that's it.
E1, N1, yeah.
Okay, well, Eric, where are we going now?
We could show some oldies but goodies that have gotten a facelift. If you wanted to go to Utility Electric Company, which is actually, I think, my second POI I ever made for 7 Days to Die. Way back in, I don't know, a 14.
Ah,
15,
wow. Okay, so this has
Yeah,
changed a
long
lot. I like the
time ago.
fence.
Yeah, we've gone into some older POIs too.
I'm glad they've gone
Given
into
them
older POIs. This
facelifts.
one was
You can go
terrible.
inside if you want. There's not a lot, like, you're not giving a whole lot away that people will probably remember. Don't have a lot of secrets in this one. There are a few probably, but you probably won't find them. So
Oh, we're showing them all.
That's cool.
Chat, look with us.
but
see if
I'm
we-
glad
some
they
may
updated that.
remember this POI from past office, and since we do have an industrial district in the new random gen, that I couldn't let this one atrophy any longer. and I gave it a little facelift. So I'm gonna show that off.
Well, looks good, man. This is. Wait, I already went that way. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Wait, we didn't look. Yeah.
I mean, it should look. The basic layout is the same, but it should look pretty different from the old version, the A14 version. It's kind of hard not to, right?
Yeah.
I need RJ to make me some coffee now. I'm falling
I don't even
asleep.
remember anymore.
Should I call her on the phone?
Yeah, there's a lot of.
She's not answering my
You know
WhatsApp.
what could go there?
I can call her. You guys want me to call her? I can call her on the phone.
That little thing that looks like a generator once.
You're funny.
Oh.
Another generator. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Feels like we have something for that kind of situation. Something we're not showing tonight. Sorry if anybody feels like we tricked you into being here by saying it. Because we did announce that we were going to show it, but yeah, we're not showing it tonight.
Another facelift was Refinery 01.
Refinery. Hey, that was.
And that
Ah,
was
yes, that
not
one needed a
localized
facelift as well. Oh
originally
man, that
designed.
looks so good.
I brought it up to date. Some people may recognize the building.
Yes,
shape,
that looks so
which is
good. That looks
also
so much
an older
better.
POI that has now gotten a little bit of polish on it. So yeah, you know, we've been talking a lot about downtown, which is a pretty major district now, but we did a little heavy lifting in industrial as well. And you can run around in here if you want. It's not gonna.
I'll run around a little bit. I won't go too far, hopefully. I'm going to stumble on the treasure room on accident. Or I'm just going to stumble on it. Is that it right there?
That's the preview of it.
Okay.
You get a preview of it anyway. That's why I'm like, you can wander around. You're not gonna give anything away because players are gonna see that when they walk through, and then they're gonna kind of know where it is. So previews and post views are things that we like to do. That are some of the tricks you'll see in a lot of classic games, in the level design of classic games, and we like to use some of those tricks ourselves.
Did any of the
Hello, friends, watching
get,
from Brazil.
facelifts?
Hello, welcome.
I thought one got a facelift in A19, but my memory is a little foggy about, because it was right around the time at the end of 19 that I worked on it. I can't remember if it shipped in 19 or not, because there's so many POIs that I end up, touching. And you could load it up, but it might be A19. I don't remember now.
I mean, we don't have to. I mean, which one do you want?
Why don't you do a cursory glance at some of the farms? You can just go through the list and kind of load a few up if you want.
And not Park Farm. What's it called?
You gotta scroll back.
I mean, like.
It's going to parts here. See how it shows you on page 15.
That apartment, that one that they're showing, that one was.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something
terrible.
you might want to fix. It puts you on the last page, which
There
you
we
don't
go.
necessarily,
So like
want to
that?
be in.
Because
Yep.
it's kind of hard to show them without going into it because I'm kind of covering up the spot where they see it. Yeah,
You can go into them. I don't think it's a big deal. We don't have to really show too much of the inside, but
as it spawns me
just to
inside.
kind of show the layout of the lots and stuff.
Okay, the farm.
Well,
Things
yeah,
are looking
it's
so much more
obvious,
realistic, guys. Like, seriously.
This is just to give an example of
This
how
is
much
nice.
content we have coming in A20.
It's
we've got a
really,
bunch
really
of-
great. The
bunch of
barns, the
farms,
houses.
bunch of country kind of business POIs, and
Alright, that's probably good.
Yeah,
Show like
it's
7 of them. I think that's probably fine.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, we just gotta kind of show people
So
like,
much nicer.
There's a lot of content. It blows my
Yeah.
mind sometimes. Like when I think about it, I've been about at least once a week. I'm sitting looking at the POIs going.
There's no
"Gosh,
release
how do we make
date.
all this
Sorry.
crazy.
I don't know about performance,
If
by the
you
way.
wanted
So
to load up, what is it? Country business.
yeah, the dirt driveway is nice. It's great.
We could start. You know, after we show another one or two.
High Reach Gaming.
Go to Country
High
Town
Reach.
Business 01.
Namibian.
Okay.
And we don't have
do
to go.
like one or two more, and then we'll start answering questions. So I can see
Yeah.
they have a lot of questions they want to ask.
So this was kind of sort of a sleazy
Big
country
ones.
strip club,
Huh.
and you know, you gotta add a little bit of flavor, a little bit of sleazy flavor that exists in real life.
You want me to fly around it? I guess you don't want me
Yeah, you
going
can just
inside.
fly around it. No, you don't need to go inside. It's pretty small, so that would pretty
Yeah.
much give it all. It's only got like 3 rooms or something, you know. Yeah, we're trying to get.
Okay, just first of all, the devs never ever give a confirmed release date. Hello, RJ. Yeah, so the devs never give a full release date, okay? They say maybe if there's no problems. And then that's what I go on. If anyone asks me, I say, hey, that this is what it is. I never say that it's going to happen because they do change and has changed in the past. So I don't like to give people information like that because, again, things can go wrong, especially with development. So they said they're hoping to push for October sometime, but I'm pretty sure it won't be. It'll be like maybe a week later or something. You never know. Could be earlier, could be later. There was one time where it actually came out like, I think it came out like 2 weeks than expected, which was very nice. But yeah, I don't like to give information that's not confirmed.
As much variety as we can between the different districts.
Yeah, everybody,
Big
this is a
Buns
bakery.
Clearly, a bakery. Clearly.
A bakery. Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah,
Where's
it's
y'all's
just a
buns
bakery.
at?
That's right.
It's just a bakery.
Okay. Last one.
Definitely
Where
just a
we-
bakery,
where we
everybody.
going?
Don't send your kids in there.
Oh boy. All right. You caught me off guard. I ran out of stuff. We're getting. Nah, I don't want to show that. Hold on, I'm in the editor too right now. Looking at it. No, I don't want to.
Nope, not that
Don't
one.
want
Not that one.
Well, what you could do, if you want, we could go a little bit into the process we used on some of this stuff.
Sure.
So, if you go into AAA Arizona Downtown, you can load up that file. Now, this stuff, keep in mind, this stuff was like R&D work done earlier in the alpha. That was to creatively generate a bunch of facades for downtown. And it just kind of shows the process we used.
Wow, okay.
And sort of, you know.
Okay, just a heads up. I don't think the downtown is going to look like this. I think basically what it is it's just a whole lot of POIs put near each other to see how it will all look together. And I think this is a good example and a good idea of how it may look is a downtown city. And I think that is freaking sexy as hell. There is one thing that these buildings are missing, and I've noticed a lot, especially in New York City, water towers on top of the roof tanks. Sorry, on top of the roof. We need more water towers. There is one over there, but that's pretty cool. There's a lot of these other ones that looks pretty weird.
Help me!
Has just subscribed. Thank you very much. But yeah, so this is a good general idea on how it's going to look. I don't think this is how it exactly looks, but because there's no way, I think you can't really put a road in between those little gaps. They just put all these next to each other. Oh man, it's going to be
And
so
this
nice.
has my stuff.
I'm
and
excited.
Hernan's and Earl's. It has all of our And you can kind of see our sort of like prototype city work that we were doing. And a lot, maybe not all of these will be shipping POIs in A20, because some of them may be sort of, just experimental facades and whatnot. But a lot of them actually have become shippable POIs, which you will be able to play in A20. And the great thing about this process was we would start with some building shapes and concepts, and we looked at a lot of reference of towns and cities, and we're trying to really capture the vibe of what a city feels like. And this process was a pretty successful process, I would say, because we ended up getting quite a few POIs out of this process. And some of them might not make it in, but that's just, maybe they could be saved for later or not,
But that's okay, because Alpha 19 was the same.
That we could create a large number.
So they say like not every single POI is going to be an Alpha 19. Majority will be, but the same thing happened, and even Zerek says the same thing, or Wolf. Yeah, same thing happened in Alpha 19. They released POIs, Alpha 19, and then Alpha 19.1, new POIs came. Alpha 19.2, new POIs came. So as it went down, new places came.
POIs for the Alpha from this early kind of prototype phase. So,
Thank you, RJ.
This might give you
a
little bit of an idea of like all the creative work we've been doing. Kind of started, we went really wide with how we were approaching, let's just make a ton of buildings, and then we'll try to put really interesting concepts into those buildings, like we've got pizza places and, mafia CPA places and all kinds of wacky stuff, toy stores. But
oh, that apartment looks so cool.
Yeah,
one on the left there.
There's a lot of work that went into this stuff, but it's paying off. Oh yeah,
look at that apartment. That's cool. That one there.
The little under construction guy.
Got a little balcony.
Yep.
It all kind of started from a broad strokes, like wide vision of, hey, let's just try to get as much stuff as we can, and so yeah. I think it worked out. We got a lot of great POIs coming.
Okay, everybody. Well, I think this is probably a good time for us to now move on to the Q&A portion. So I'm going to actually exit. And then I'm going to make it where... So you're just going to see Eric, but everybody's names will be there. Let me do that.
Yeah, so this is just Q&A stuff, which I'm not that interested in.
Because I was reading chat. Sorry, everybody. You saw your own chat. There it is. Okay, so Eric is back. Everybody else's names are up there as well. But I am terrible at pointing, like from my cam at a part of my screen. I'm like up there somewhere. It's like.
All right, guys. I'm gonna stop the stream here. If you want to go watch the Q&A, you can. I will leave a link down below. So yeah, guys, that was pretty cool. I'm going to do this every single Thursday, because Wednesday they do this live. If you don't actually get to catch it on the Wednesday, then you can come and do it with me, or just wait to do it with me. It's up to you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this reaction thing. Are you guys enjoying this? Do you want to see more of this? I like this, because then I can kind of experience it with you guys. I don't... This one was okay. The first one was more fun. I can't wait to see what the random gen looks like. I'm really looking forward to that. But yes, this is going to be great, guys. So far, I'm liking everything I'm seeing in Alpha 20. There's nothing that I do not like. Thank you. This is fun. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, Reach, it gives a feel of life before the collapse of things. Okay, yes please. You guys like this, eh? You guys like when I do this live. I plan on doing it for everything the Fun Pimps bring out that's large. So if they bring out a video, then I'll do a reaction, whatever, to it. Thanks for the update. Yeah, so be sure to go watch the Q&A if you want to have more stuff. I'm not interested in watching Q&A. It's just people asking questions and them answering. It's stuff that I probably already know. So yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the like button. It helps the stream and the video a lot. And join our Discord. We have a chat almost every single day on there. And if you want to help support the channel even more, then Patreonship is a great way to go. Alright guys, I'll check you guys next time. Bye bye.